Hey, welcome to Night 2 Cybersecurity Awareness Month from Salem, Massachusetts. There's a siren kind of passing down the street. Don't know what's going on there. Hopefully everybody's okay. But Salem, Massachusetts is kind of interesting from a history perspective. Obviously, it's most infamous for the Salem witch trials. We're about 2 or 3 doors down from the famous witch house, which was Judge Corwin's home at the time. He was the judge who presided over portions of the witch trials. It was also in the movie Hocus Pocus, so I tried to shoot this a little while ago in front of it, but it's nighttime and there's still crowds kind of meandering through and tourists and tours coming through, so I came back to our B&B. Anyway, one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about for Cybersecurity Awareness Month was the idea of analysis versus fact. Analysis is what cybersecurity professionals are generally paid to provide, and it's their opinion on what happened based on the facts that they've seen. Now, when we think about the Salem witch trials, and the reason it's kind of an interesting parallel is their analysis basically sucked. They decided that they didn't have enough evidence or real evidence, so they invented something called spectral evidence and decided they would accept that as fact. And then they would make a determination on if somebody was guilty or not guilty. They did some other terrible things as well. But when it comes to cybersecurity, we really have to stay fact-based as often as possible. There's going to be times where we need to make some assumptions and come to conclusions based on information we have, but it's very important that when we're documenting things, we determine, hey, is this analysis? So is this something that I am putting together as an opinion based on what I've seen so far, or is this fact? We know this for sure. A connection from this IP address is factual. It's not an opinion. The attacker being from some state-backed group, possibly an opinion, unless you know for certain those facts point that way. Had they stuck to this during the witch trials, probably a lot fewer guilty findings. So, cybersecurity awareness tip of the month: make sure you're understanding the difference between facts and analysis, and be clear when you're representing that information, which it is. It avoids a lot of mistakes. Sometimes they're costly errors, and it can keep people on track. Sometimes when you say something is fact and it's not, and it's really analysis, you can end up going down a rabbit hole that you don't need to. All right, well, have a great night, everybody.